in there worth nicking, is there? It's only a crappy old Honda.
A bit rusty around the back.
Eh?
It's a bit rusty around the back now as well.
Is there? Oh, I'll be right. Bit of TLC.
Will it fit on here?
I said, I should find out. They're not two gorillas on a unicycle. Oh my god! The bike's on its axles, I think.
Panels there,
Alright? Are you on?
Yeah.
Can't really tell, to be honest. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Two 6'4" lads on a V-Strom 650. A little run back into town, ironically back to where I took the Sprint GT out for its test ride. So my mate's just picking up a new bike. So as this is a little bit different, a different video. So this is more around the V-Strom with two bloody great blokes on the sat on the top of it. So it's not quite. It's maybe not quite two gorillas on a unicycle, but it can't be far away. But I've got to say that I had my mate on the back of the G310 GS, and that was quite amusing. What I say on the back of, it was kind of sat on the rack really. That bike's obviously quite small, as you know, 34 horsepower, and the seat's quite short. It's all right. It's all right for one person. You can get a tail pack on the back, but for two big lads like us, it's yeah, probably look quite comical. And the bike doesn't really have enough power for two people, to be honest. But so yeah, I thought it might be fun to do a little a gorilla video. Yeah, a bit extra weight over the back end, which you can feel, but it doesn't really feel like it's not really missing power as such. It's the good thing about this engine is it really is very flexible. I'm sure you've seen in the other videos that I've done that it's quite surprising for a bike that's only got 70 horsepower. It really does. It's got a good turn of speed and it does pick up well. You know, fifth gear here, open the throttle, and it's got enough there to get up and go. It really does. It's really surprising. You know, as we're now on the dual carriageway, it's actually all right. You know, the two of us on it. It doesn't feel like it's too small. Surprisingly, I mean, I'm like I said before, 6 foot. I'm 6'4". I'm 100 kilos. I'm 100 kilos with that bike gear. My mate's a little bit heavier set than myself, and he's I don't know what he is. He must be about 110 kilos, something like that. But yeah, surprising the bike doesn't actually feel too small at all. So if you're thinking of getting something for two big people to go on, it's actually surprisingly all right. As we know, the 650 is it's got a very good, reliable, reliable history for reliability. Nothing much really breaks them. Certainly I've had no issues with this one at all, and it's now, what, okay, it's only done 1,500 miles, but yeah, it's fine. So we'll get on the dual carriageway here in just a second, and we'll give it we'll just open it up a little bit, but it'll be fine, absolutely fine. Said 1000 SX, or was it a Ninja? One of them. Yeah, it's alright. Short shift from 3rd into 5th there. No problem. Did I just see blue lights? I hope I didn't. Nah, he'd have been up going. He'd have been up my chuff by now. Must be a normal car. Yeah, that's fine. Riding with a Pillion, obviously you're always using the back brake more than the front, just to keep the bike settled and a bit more control. That's fine. No sweat. No, there's definitely blue lights behind us. Sure of it. Could be an ambulance, of course. So here we are, settled into the cruise at 75. No issue at all. It's certainly less windy than it was coming home earlier. The wind into the wind was yeah, compared to the Sprint, you get a bit more heading into the wind anyway. You get a bit more wind over your top part of your body, around your head and torso area. I find anyway, around the shoulder area. But this has been okay. Don't feel quite as encompassed in the bubble as you do on the Sprint as a reference. But it's fine. Certainly better than the 310 was anyway. That was yeah, that was quite funny. That was quite funny when we had that. You don't want to go too far. It was okay for 25 miles. But it's all good. It's all good. You actually don't even know my mate. Apart from his bulging thighs behind me, nestled in the small of my back there, is yeah, you wouldn't actually really know it was on the back at all. Surprisingly, not drastically dissimilar to when I had the little fella on. So it just shows how flexible this bike really is. It's very versatile. It really is. It can you can really hustle it. You can hustle it along, or it'll tour and scratch and basically do whatever you want with it, pretty much. Not a bike I would generally tend to use off-road though. I mean, obviously you can get the XT version with the spoke wheels, etc. But I'm really not sure about even with knobbly tyres on if I would entertain that. I think I want something that's a bit smaller, a bit lighter. I'm thinking KTM 390 Adventure R perhaps, or yeah, something with a bit more oomph. Short shift in the fifth again there. I think it's better. Riding with the Pillion, it does make a difference. It's just a bit more comfortable for them, isn't it? That's the thing, it's all about a good Pillion experience. And if anyone's not been on the back of a bike before and you're thinking about taking them out, I mean, I can only stress that you just take it easy, you know. I know a lot of people take their mates out and scare them witless because they go flat everywhere and go, look how fast my bike can go. Well, yeah, that's great, but you just put them off for the rest of life. And they just think that you're an absolute nutter after that. So, as I said, taking it easy. First runs out. Actually, I've had my mate out on the back of this. Had him out on the back of a bike a few times. Yes. Oh, she sings quite well for a little 650. She really does. Not bad. It's good fun to ride. Sure, it gives me backache. I really don't know why that is. I really don't. Behind my bottom of my shoulder blades for some reason, just right in the middle there. It just makes me ache. But it's so easy on this bike. It's so easy to ride. It really is. I can only suggest that if you are thinking about getting an adventure tourer, you really should have a go on one, because it's a great V-Strom 650. It's a great bike, great package for the money. It really, really is. For the money you pay, you really can't fault it, to be honest. I mean, sure, there are overall better bikes, but at what cost? You know, if you want to go multi-striders, multi-strider 950, you know, you're talking 12, 13,000. I mean, you can buy a brand new V-Strom for 777. Christ, that's a lot of money to go touring with. A lot of money to buy kit, leather, helmet, all that kind of good stuff. You know, it's worth considering. If money's not an issue, it's not a problem, is it? I guess if you're looking at if you want a bike that's got all the bells and whistles on it, then obviously, you know, the V-Strom doesn't come with built-in sat nav. It doesn't have an IMU. It hasn't got any of that stuff on it. But you don't need it, really. Is it nice to have? Yeah, I suppose it's peace of mind. But at what price, you know? My S1000R that had an IMU, lean angle ABS, and all that stuff on it. Lean sensitive ABS, but did I ever know it was there? No, I didn't. Can't say I needed it any more than I've used any other bike, so. Easy. Are we going to make the green light? Are we going to make the green light? I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, no problem. Windy, quite a crosswind today. Still going, here we are. So the thing about having the camera mounted to the front of your helmet is you can't always see the small screen and all that kind of goes, oh, it's windy, oh blimey, quite sideways. Windy that was when I came out this morning. Now I'm noticing that my mate's on the back. Or 110 kilos over. I'm assuming it's 110. I might be doing a disservice. It might be lighter than that, or heavier. I don't know. That's all good. Old school. 16 stone. I don't know, 16 and a half stones, right? Oh, he's a good mate. He's a very good mate. It's a bit windy. Well, not much more to really share, really. I mean, if you're thinking of getting something a bit larger on the back of a V-Strom 650, and you're worried about the power, as you can see, it really hasn't been too much of an issue at all. If you were touring longer distance, yeah, you probably want a bit more power. As you've seen on the Sprint ST, sorry. As you'll have seen on the Sprint GT video, that you know, extra power is always nice, but I think, you know, again, you have to adopt a certain different riding style when you're riding with a Pillion. And I've just been having a little bit of fun there because it's my mate on the back, but yeah, you want to be considerate to your passenger, really. But yeah, certainly the bigger engine makes that a lot easier. But you know, having said that, this does go well. So yeah, all I can suggest is go and have a test ride and see what works for you, physically and financially. But certainly can't go wrong with the V-Strom 650. Right, well, it's been a very short video, but it's amused me anyway. I don't know about anyone that's watching, but yes, well, stay tuned. stay tuned for more madness on the channel, and we'll see what happens from here on. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please smash that subscribe button, and like and share. We'll catch you on the next video. Enjoy yourself, but ride safe. Take it easy. Ciao for now.